Hello traders, in this video I'm going to show you the RayTrader on a chart with all of its important functionalities. Now let's get to the charts and have a look. So when you put it on the chart, you can see that 3 new buttons pop up in the main menu. From those buttons we can open up the different panels on the chart. Right, so first of all we're going to start off with the position sizing panel, which is this button. So from this trade panel, first of all you can adjust your trade quantity on the fly before you enter a trade or before you exit some of it. Then you have your stop placement, and this stop placement updates live. So when your stop moves up, you see the amount of ticks that your stop is set to. Even if you're actually trailing and you're in profit, it's going to be negative. That means you're in profit. Also, you can adjust the number of targets. So right now I'm in 2 positions and my target 1 and target 2 are turned on. And as you can see, I've got 10 and 20 ticks targets. And if I turn my target 2 off, you can see that our target 2 actually went higher. That means we're using target 3, which is 30 ticks. And if we turn target 3 off as well, you can see that it jumps to target 4. And when we turn target 4 off, if we don't want to use 2, 3, or 4 at all, you can see that we double up on our first position. So it's very versatile. It moves your targets and stops in real time, and you get to see this information right in the panel, right there. It's always there. You can also turn these panels on and off if they're too much on your chart. Now let's have a look at the Trade Management tab. The Trade Management tab lets you choose if you want to move your stop loss to break even, its trigger, and how many ticks do you want it to be above or below your entry line. Also below the break even, you have the trailing stop options. Now with the trailing stop, you get 4 different trailing stops. Actually it's 5, but 5th is a none, so that's if you don't want to trail your stops. If you want to trail your stops, you get a trigger, you get an offset, which is number of ticks, and that's seen by the line underneath the indicator lines, and you can see that there. That can be a negative or a positive depending on how risk adverse you are. And you also have the option to use number of bars back. So you don't necessarily have to trail behind your last bar. You can also trail behind 1 bar before that, or 3 or 4 or whatever you want. It's really up to you. So it's very customizable, but it's quickly customizable. So you can do all these changes on the fly. You don't need to think about it. Bam, bam. It's all quick. It's all there. Last but not least, we have the Chart Trader panel. Now this Chart Trader panel duplicates the buttons that you have on your Chart Trader inside of RayTrader. So we do urge you to use those buttons instead of the ones on the Chart Trader. You can even move this over the Chart Trader so you don't see those buttons, so you're not tempted to click them. And right underneath that, we have the reversal bar. Now what this reversal bar does is if you're in a trade and you click the reverse, when you get a bar in the opposite direction of your trade, so if you're long and you get a red bar, bam, you're entered short. If you're short and you get a green bar, bam, you're entered long. Now this works if you're not in a trade. So if you're not in a trade and you click the buy button, when you get a green bar, it's going to buy. And if you click the sell button, when you get a red bar, it's going to sell. Now this can take you out of a trade or it can put you in a trade. If you just click those 2 buttons when you're short, for example, it's going to take you out of the trade with however many contracts you have selected in your quantity box. So you can exit some or you can exit the trade completely. Now the name RayTrader is not by chance. And this is the main feature of the RayTrader. So the main feature of the RayTrader is you draw any line from your drawing tools. That can be a normal line, arrow line, horizontal line, ray line, or extended line, right? So we draw a ray line right now. We clicked on it, selected it, and as you can see, new boxes popped up. So what these boxes do, they let you arm the line so that when price comes up, either touches or closes it, you get a choice in between those 2. You either buy or sell or reverse. Now the reverse is only going to work if you're in a trade, obviously. But you can use these again as entries and exits. This is very powerful, guys. And when you entered, bam, stops and targets already put in there with the amounts that you want and that you've predefined for your RayTrader. Now, last but not least is the Ray Snap feature. Now, this has happened to me as well, and it's happened, I know, to a lot of our clients. And it's detrimental stop movement. When we move our stops, when price comes up against us, we move our stops and we end up incurring more of a loss than we were supposed to, because our trading plan says that we're going to lose 15 ticks maximum, but we move our stop to 25 ticks and bam, that wipes out 2 winning trades, and it turns a good trading plan into a crap trading plan and you start losing money. It's never fun. So what we did is we implemented the Ray Snap feature. Now, as per your trading plan, you put in your maximum stop that you want to lose. And that maximum stop, let's say it's 15 ticks right now. So we've got our maximum stop set to 15 ticks. Our stop loss right now is at 10 ticks. If I grab my stop and I move it down away from price, you can see that it snaps back to 15 ticks. This is a very, very good feature that you guys will love, because it helped me in my trading, because knowing that I can't move my stop any further than 15 ticks from my entry, or whatever ticks you've got set in your trading plan. If you're trading a higher time frame, if you're not day trading, you can put 100 ticks, but you're always making sure that you're not losing more than what your trading plan says that you can. So as you can see, the RayTrader is fantastic for trading ray lines, trend channels, support and resistance levels. You know, you can trade a whole bunch of stuff, and it's really fantastic because you can set it and forget it. You set it once, you walk away, you're done. That's it. But don't just take my word for it. Grab it for yourself for free for 14 days, play around with it, use it for your own trading style, and see how it works. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you like its content, then please hit the like and subscribe buttons on YouTube, share it to your social media, follow us on social media, and I'll see you in the next video. Have an awesome rest of your day until then.